To create an image, you're going to need a graphic editor. Now, there are free editors out there, but it's been my experience, I've played with some of them, and I haven't found any that are truly good. That could just be me. I haven't looked that hard. I found a solution called RealDraw Pro. It's about $60. I just checked the website, and it was something similar to that when I originally bought it. And there is a link inside the recommended links section of this website that can take you there if you're interested in purchasing it. I am not trying to get you to spend a lot of money on software to get started. If you're just getting started, you can go find a free editor. Just go to google.com and type in free image editor or free graphic editor, and you'll find some solutions, and you'll just have to try them for yourself. My experience is that they make poor quality images, and you have a limited number of options that you can use. So I don't use free editors. I just went out and paid $60 and bought an actual good image editor, and for $60 this thing is awesome. It does so many things. It's very similar to CorelDRAW, but CorelDRAW is a very expensive program. It's up there with Adobe's Photoshop. It's a high-end, super advanced program that, unless you're a graphic artist, you're probably not going to understand. My partner Robert uses CorelDRAW, and it has some nice features that the RealDraw Pro doesn't have, so occasionally I use CorelDRAW. But RealDraw Pro has most of the features that CorelDRAW has. It's just a few things that it's lacking. So I don't recommend the free editor. If you're just getting started and you don't have the $60, then I will show you something really quickly here, but I don't want to really give it my recommendation because I don't believe in it. So let me show you. It's already on your computer, believe it or not. So you go to the Start menu, and you go to All Programs, go to Accessories, go down to Paint. And when you click on that, the following will appear. Let me just move my window back. When you click on that paint, you're going to see something like this. And this is similar to what I had in like art class in middle school. We were able to play with something like this, and it lets you draw a rectangle. Sorry, I had the wrong color selected. It lets you draw a rectangle, and then you get this little paint can, and you can fill it with a color. And then if you want to type, you can type some words in here. And it's typing it in yellow, so I gotta make the font bigger. And I gotta make the font black, so you can see that. And these images are kind of poor quality. When you go to save them, they don't look good. And if you wanted to save this image, you go to File, you go to Save As, and if you wanted to save it, you could go to the desktop, and you could go to my website, the folder we created, go to the Images folder, and you could save that as, I wouldn't suggest saving it as a bitmap. We could save it as a JPEG, see JPEG, or we could save it as a GIF. But I wouldn't suggest doing that, so I'm not going to save it in this video because they're very poor quality and there's not too many options you have here. If you're just creating a website, you could probably play with this for a while and get through the frustration and be able to create something that looked halfway decent, but I don't suggest doing that. So I'm going to leave this program, and I'm going to show you what I use. I do suggest that you use RealDraw Pro. If you can find another graphic software around $60 or maybe one for $30, you might want to try that. It's probably going to be better than any of the free ones that I've seen. And they may come out with a free one that's pretty good, and I'll let you know when that happens. So let me just show you how to create an image in RealDraw. And I'm just going to make a box. And I can change the color, and I can add some text, and I can call this Killer Website Secrets, and I can make the text bold, and I can center it, and I hit OK, and maybe I put that right in the center. Can also make this a little bigger. Just showing you really quickly how to make a basic graphic. I'm not getting too complex with this.